Hello, I'm Wise Willy. I teach mindfulness and emotional intelligence to kids. I've created 12 awesome video lessons for you that will teach you how to develop your mindful superpowers. I want to help you to feel happy, confident, and strong. Does that sound good? Alright, so after you watch this video, make sure you read the ebook that accompanies this lesson. It includes a short story, an activity, a secret that I reveal, a fun poem, a superpower badge, and a mandala you can color. Wise Willy's secret manual to become a mindful superhero is a power-packed 12-week course that will supercharge you for life. Get the full course on wisewilly.com. Namaste. Mission 4, Building Endurance and Inner Strength. Howdy, ready for your riddle? Here goes. Feed me and I will live. Give me a drink and I will die. Who am I? Do you give up? The answer is fire! Do you remember the special mask Santiago found in the last story? What caused the mask to change colors from yellow to green to red to blue? Pick the correct answer. A. The weather changed the colors. B. The thing Santiago was looking at changed the colors. C. How people were behaving around Santiago changed the colors. Or D. Santiago's thoughts about what he was experiencing changed the colors. Did you pick letter D? Sweet. Let's pretend that Neo sends a helpful thought spell your way, like this one. I can do anything if I put in some effort. Okay, if you decide to believe and receive that spell, what will happen? A. You will start to cry. B. You will feel comfort in your body and you will increase your chances of believing more helpful thought spells. C. You will feel discomfort in your body and you will increase your chances of believing more harmful thought spells. Or D. You will start to dance like a wild monkey. Did you guess B? Nice. I encourage you to dance like a wild monkey if you like. It's good for you. Okay, do you remember what perception means? A. Perception is when you sweat a lot. B. Perception is a kind of purse that's very expensive. C. Perception is an emotion. Or D. Perception is your unique way of seeing and understanding the world. Did you guess that it was letter D? Awesome. Last question for now. Let's say that Neo sends this harmful spell. I will never be good enough. And you believe it. What will happen? A. You will feel discouraged and the world will look like a sad, unfair place. B. You will feel fantastic and the world will look like a magical place. C. You will feel like hiding under your bed and staying there for 2 weeks. Or D. You will feel confident and happy. Did you guess A? You got it. This is just too easy for you, isn't it? You're too smart. Let me tell you a little story. Remember that big tower of blocks that I built at daycare? Do you remember how Xander knocked it down and then I got really angry? At first I thought that Xander made me angry. But later that week, I had another aha moment. I realized that it wasn't technically Xander who made me angry, but it was my thoughts about what happened that made me feel mad inside, even though what Xander did wasn't very nice. Okay, so I know that sounds a little crazy, but when I believed my thought, Xander shouldn't have knocked down my tower, but he did, I was put under a harmful spell. The spell got emotion potions of anger and rage to rush all over my body. How do you think that felt? Well, it didn't feel very good, but I couldn't make it stop. I didn't want to feel that way because it was so uncomfortable. Steam was building up inside me and it felt like I was gonna blow. Later that night, over some chocolate chip cookies and milk, I asked myself, wait a minute, who was the real enemy I wanted to get rid of? Was it Xander? Or was it this terrible feeling in my body? Xander wasn't the one who told my body to feel that way, was he? The truth was, what I really wanted to get rid of were the horrible, yucky feelings I felt in my body. Xander couldn't change my emotion potions for me even if he wanted to. So I wondered, who was my biggest enemy? My discomfort or Xander? Now remember, it was my thought that created that discomfort in my body. I was so embarrassed about having lost my temper at daycare. That was not like me at all. I had to understand what happened and what made me explode like that. So I sniffed some more books when nobody in my family was watching. I found the information I was looking for. Emotional reactions. The correct word for my explosion was an emotional reaction. These happen when the discomfort inside our body becomes so strong that we just can't hold it in anymore. It's kind of like a volcano erupting. When the lava reaches the top and it just can't be pushed back down anymore, the volcano explodes. I was a hot mess. Discomfort, your kryptonite. Remember that we feel discomfort through our body sensations. Discomfort can feel hot, steamy, agitated, tight, and irritated. The more discomfort we feel inside, the harder it is to stay cool. Discomfort can make us blow up. When it explodes out of us, that's an emotional reaction. Do you know Superman? Superman's weakness was kryptonite, a mineral that came from his planet. When Superman was around kryptonite, it made him lose all his powers and he became very weak. Well, mindful superheroes, you are now ready to be introduced to your biggest weakness, or your kryptonite. Are you ready for it? Your kryptonite is the discomfort you feel in your body. Okay, but here's the great news. Unlike the kryptonite in Superman's story, your kryptonite doesn't have to be your biggest weakness. You can use your discomfort kryptonite to your advantage and turn your weakness into your greatest strength and power. I will show you how to do that in small steps. Okay, the first step is that you have to train yourself to be able to stand or tolerate more and more discomfort inside you. This will help you to have better control over your emotional reactions. If Superman had the choice to train himself so that he didn't become weak and lose his powers around kryptonite, do you think he would have done that? Of course he would, because that would make him invincible! I will teach you how to work with your discomfort so that you too can be emotionally invincible or resilient. During my incident with Xander, my horrible discomfort was like kryptonite inside me. It made me weak. It made me lose my cool. And then I exploded in an emotional reaction. But what about Xander? Wasn't he the one who made me angry in the first place? Let's explore this. Do things out there really make us angry? Okay, imagine that it's lunchtime at school and you're looking forward to eating a yummy slice of pizza that's in your lunchbox. You take it out, you put it on your desk, and then decide to go wash your hands before eating. While you're washing your hands, the boy sitting next to you stares at your pizza and his tummy rumbles from hunger. He decides to eat your slice of pizza. You come back and see that your delicious pizza is being eaten by your classmate. Uh-oh, suddenly this thought pops up in your head. He stole my pizza. He has no right to do that. That was my lunch. He did that on purpose to bug me. Do you think you might feel some of that discomfort or kryptonite inside yourself? Okay, if you were wearing Santiago's special mask, what color do you think it would change to after thinking that? A, happy yellow, B, sad blue, C, angry red, or D, calm green? That's easy, right? It would change to angry red because of the thought, he stole my pizza. He has no right to do that. That was my lunch. He did that on purpose to bug me. Now that's a thought that will make you see the situation through a red lens that focuses on what was taken from you. This creates a lot of discomfort inside. Another possibility. Imagine that after you came back from washing your hands, this thought popped up in your head instead of the first one. Oh, he's eating my pizza. Why? I'll ask him. Maybe he has a good reason. You ask him why, and he says,
I'm really sorry. I should have asked you first. It was just sitting there on your desk and I thought you were done already. I forgot my lunch today and I was so hungry I couldn't help myself. Tomorrow I'll bring you some homemade cookies.
If you had the thought, oh, he's eating my pizza, why? I'll ask him. Maybe he has a good reason. Do you think you would feel as angry as you did if you had the thought, he stole my pizza, he has no right to do that, that was my lunch, he did that on purpose to bug me? Probably not, right? That thought would make you feel less angry and more understanding. You might see the situation through a calm green lens of curiosity and compassion. When we have compassion, we try to understand why others act the way they do. Your thoughts and your kryptonite. Do you see how your thoughts have the power to change the way you see a situation and how you feel about it? Do you think your thoughts can change how much discomfort you will feel inside? Of course they can. Your thoughts about a situation change your level of discomfort inside or your kryptonite. Most people, even adults, don't understand this. If you believe that things out there in the world will automatically make you feel angry or sad or happy or whatever, well then you give your power away, because it's not always possible to control others or to change the world out there. One of your greatest powers as a mindful superhero comes when you understand that it's the thoughts you believe that change how you feel inside. It's what you tell yourself, or it's your attitude that sets your mood. You control your inside world, so take your power back! Things out there in the world don't have the power to make you feel anything. All your thoughts, feelings, and emotions come from inside you. You have to believe a thought for it to have power over you. Nobody can make you feel anything from the outside. I know it may not seem like that a lot of times, especially when you're little, and it seems like the grown-ups control the way you feel. But in time you will understand that you must take your power back, wise one. You are now ready for part 2 of your lesson. You will hear a story called Isamu's Dragon. Let's see what Isamu's Dragon does with his terrible discomfort. Grab your mandalas and I'll see you soon.